The lesson.
Oh yeah.
Looking at battle rap like now,
Mm.
who would you like to see in like locally, domestically in Australia? Like, are there any matchups that you think would be real good to see?
Yeah, well, there's like ones like thrown around, obviously, like Perps versus Dunners is like the sort of most requested, I think, like because they're both just at the top of their game. They've both represented us around the world. You know what I mean? They both had like really came up. Oh, you know, obviously they've done a lot of fucking dope shit before, and they had previously established names. But that 2014 Don Flop Australia final, the Icebreaker tournament, really like they just hit a stride. Do you know what I mean? And they didn't battle each other in that, so I think that's one that's like that'd be super dope. Shit, who else, man? Like I think, fuck, bro, like I can't think of too many other matches like that I'd rather see. Do you know what I mean? That would be like phenomenal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that would definitely the two that I'd like to see are Purpose Dundee, and I'd love to see Cursor and All Day.
Yeah, that'd be tight, bro. So Nicotine, I'd love to see Nicotine do another battle against someone I can't really think of because he's battled both Perp and Dunner, sorry. So I can't really think of who, but I'd love to see another fucking Nico battle, bro.
Who's your who's off the top of the head? Who's your top 5 favorite battle rappers?
Oh fuck, it's such an ever evolving list, man. Shit. I really like I can't give a definitive top 5, but names I really like I'm not even really checking for battles too much of late. So I'm not like probably gonna give the most up to date list, but like the people I'm always like when I see their name I'm like yes. I dig Hitman Holler. Shit, who else? Like Arsenal's always entertaining. Pat Stay obviously. She was like Passwords and Nestle just put on a fucking clinic. That was amazing. That kind of like rekindled my love for this shit a bit. God, who else, man? Like Shocks the Rebel. He's real dope out of the UK as well. That's someone who's always does like a real clean performance and has heavy bars. You know.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm missing out a lot, but those are people you know who's I'll definitely check for. You know, obviously Hollow the Dawn as well. He's probably my favorite, to be honest with you. I love
Hollow.
Din and the Nine. Yeah.
Man, Hollow's dope. I want to see Hollow and Moog.
Yeah, I'd love to see like Hollow versus Diz or like yeah, Hollow versus anyone, bro. He's the fucking man, bro. He just does everything so well. Like, yeah, he's dope.
Yeah, was it Hollow versus Pat Stay?
Yeah, that was tight, man.
That was dope.
Yeah, Hollow versus anyone's pretty good. I think he, you know, like Lux was amazing as well. Him versus Lux is dope.
When you watch URL and when you watch KOTD, do you have a preference?
No, not really. No, not really. I'm liking some of the like the smaller sort of events that KOTD are doing, like the back to the basics or back to the bunker, whatever it is. Like ones there, like they sort of really seem to. They've got like real high quality sounding production, and like the crowds are responsive, which is dope. You know, Big K is another person I should have chucked on that list. He's dope too. But I'm liking them. But you know, aside from like, yeah, I think like those sorts of events sort of are most pertinent to producing sort of classes that are a classic. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, like the World Domination / Blackout series by King of the Dot is dope, and the Summer Madness by URL. I just like whatever has the matches that are most enticing to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, that atmosphere from like Summer Madness 3 though, like that was probably my favorite like setting.
Summer Madness 3 was that?
That was like Hollow. Oh no, sorry, it was Lux versus Calico. Maybe it was like him and Hollow versus John.
Lux Calico was off its head.
T-Rex versus Averb, and like Diddy and shit was there. Lupe Fiasco, Busta Rhymes, they were all there, like
on the balcony and shit. Was that Summer Madness 3 or 2?
I reckon it was 3, bro. And then halfway through, like Averb and like T-Rex, like after the second round, Diddy was like put 10 grand for whoever wins the next round. You know what I mean? It was like just those sort of like that atmosphere is just like incredible. Like Drake hosting King of the Dot events and shit like that. I just love when shit just feels like it's fucking momentous. You know what I mean? It's like you know you're witnessing history. Like.
Yeah, that was during a Disaster DNA battle when Drake
He's
broke
hosted a few. I think he even put on like Blackout 6. OVO sponsored it or something like that. He was there. Mook and Drake nearly battled there. Like.
The lesson. 2-7. Oh, yeah.